Yo! How you doing? How you doing? It's Monday. Stop following me, you damn camera. Just stay right with you. Just stay right there. What's up? Hey! What's going on? I know I look a little weird. Don't mind me. Maybe I should bring the mouse over here so I don't have to, reach over. What's up, everybody? Oh my god, this camera. Just stop. Just stay. Just sit, Ubu. Good camera. Okay, there you go. Alright, who's here? Ah, look. Mr. Freeloader, Christopher's here. Hey. Rob is here. Tracy was cooking up some supper. Who else was here? I'm allowed to be early, okay? Just psh, psh, okay? Let's see. It's Robert. Yeah, Robert is on a post-dentist date. A post-dentist date. Sometimes they tell you, only chew on one side of your face. Just saying. But he did pretty thumb. This has not been sanctioned to the corner. No, I am early, okay? And you are going to like it, all right? That's all I got to say about that. You're going to call my... How do you know I've been singing? You haven't been here. Yeah, right? If you're on time, you're late. And if you're early, you're on time. That's how it works. What's up? How is everybody? It's Monday. And I'm unsupervised. What the frig else is new? Give me a day that I'm not unsupervised. You didn't have to stay there. You're allowed to go home and take a shower and do other things. You don't have to sit there for a week straight. You know, like it's not necessary. You are allowed to do other things. Anyway, where'd Robert go? Did he leave already? What's new? How was your weekend? What's going on? Meh, not much here. The frickin' wind on Saturday was... I don't want to talk about it, okay? It was like... nuts. 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Totally unnecessary, okay? The pipes in my kitchen are still frozen. Hopefully they'll thaw out tomorrow. Luckily, we've had a case of water in the house, which is usually the water that I bring to work. So, we don't even have hot water. The hot water gave up the ghost yesterday. So, yeah. And now my doorbell's going off. And my email's going off. What's going on? What is happening? What is happening? A person is walking on the sidewalk. Well, thank you very much there, Blink Camera. I appreciate that. How was everybody's weekend? The pipes are frozen because Jim keeps going to meetings. I feel this logic is right and proper. I was before that. It was Saturday. Like, it's really annoying. Really annoying. So yeah, that's all I got. In the meantime, let's work on this thing. So I gotta finish this one up tonight, and then next week I can start on the space on the rockets. Yes. So anyway, that's my life in a nutshell. How was everybody else's weekend? Tracy was cooking and making videos. That's what she was doing. We watched those videos. Yes, we did. And Jim was talking to the television the entire time. Like, you were going to be able to hear what he was saying. I don't know. He did get his hair cut today. Oh, well, that's good. We're celebrating my mother's birthday tomorrow instead of Wednesday because guess what? He's being supervised again Wednesday night. I can't make this stuff up. Can't make it up at all. Nope. Cannot make it up. One day, when he says, oh, I got a meeting this day, this day, this day, and this day, I'm just going to say, nope, nope, you can't go. Nope. I'll come up with some kind of excuse, but pretty much it'll be, nope, can't go. Diane. Rob is here, Diane. I just wanted to let you know that. I feel like you needed to know that. I feel like that was an important piece of information that you needed to know. It's Bree! Whoa, wait, hold on. Is that Bree? That is Bree. Wow. Wow. Where have you been, lady? What have you been doing? I feel like she doesn't love us anymore. That's how I feel. She doesn't love us anymore. It's been a couple of months. How are all the animals? How's Brian? How's Mackenzie? How's everybody? Same old stuff. You're full of love, just busy and I don't know, grumpy as usual. Linda! And then there was Linda. How was Myth's birthday party, Linda? Bree, you're not allowed to be grumpy. Everything is fine. All good. Okay. That is good to hear. Just waiting on the Linda report. Bree is home today, just doing home stuff. Her hummingbirds have sucked their feeder dry. Gotta refill it. They're so cute. Yeah, ours don't come back till like late April. They're down in Mexico getting a tan or something. Party was good. He had cake and slept the rest of the day, then up all night. Christopher! Your pics were awesome. I did like them. They were awesome. I mean, you gave him cake and he slept instead of. He was up all night instead of being up all day. Well, that's good. It's good to see that he had a great birthday party. Did the cannoli cake make up for the fact that you had to go to the party? Well, see, it's like this, Trace, okay? You obviously saw what I did to stay amused at the party, okay? The cannoli cake, see, what you. Let me tell you about this cannoli cake. The cannoli cake was good. Except for the fact that after Jim bought the cannoli cake, he kept it in his car. And it was like 15 degrees all day that day. Windy as hell. I wasn't happy to begin with. And when they finally brought it, when we got there and he brought it inside, it took like a good while for it to be like. It was cold the entire time. Like, it didn't even have a chance to, like, get the room temperature. But did it taste good? Yes. But, you obviously saw what I did to keep myself occupied. Nothing new there, right? I mean, if you know, you know. All you gotta do is look at the intro and you'll see. That's my Ewok impersonation. Hello, Rob. He's not normal. I gave him sweet potatoes today and he was having none of it. But the cat liked the sweet potatoes, also not normal. Why did he keep it in his car? Can you not be He was like, I went through this whole thing when I was like, I asked him when he came to the house Saturday morning. He's like, well, I have to go to Robert's basketball game at 1:30, and then I'm gonna go to the shop right and get the cannoli cake. So I was like, okay. Originally, he was gonna like bake something at my house, right? Well, he took the lazy approach and he let ShopRite do the baking. And the freaking cannoli cake, okay, cost $28. And he priced a 6-pack of cannolis already done. And they were $37. So it was cheaper to buy the cannoli cake than it was to buy a 6-pack of cannolis. Yes, it's insane. it was totally it like made no sense whatsoever at all. So so we had discussed a bit of it was like a decent, regular size cake. It was a decent size. But it was $28 for a freaking cannoli cake. Like, what is so special, I don't know. So we had discussed previously what we were going to do, right? He said, well, what do you want to do while I'm at Robert's basketball game? I said, I'll just stay at the apartment. When you're done, just come back to the apartment and go right to the lodge, because it's makes more sense to go from here than it does from my house. So he says, okay, right? So I had taken a nap, and he wakes me up at like 20 minutes to 1. And he says, um, he asks me again. Now, we had this conversation the day before, right? He asks me again. Now, if it's one thing that you don't do 2 minutes after I wake up, is try to have a conversation with me, okay? Because you're going to get grumpy Sonia, right? Can Sonia be trusted with cannoli cake? Any other stupid question? So he wakes me up and he says, "Okay, what are we doing?" I said, "What do you mean? What are we doing?" He says, "Well, it's 20 minutes to 1." I said, "Yeah." He says, "I'm going to go to Robert's basketball game." I said, "We had this discussion already. I'll go to the apartment, go to the game, go to ShopRite, come back, kill a few hours, and then we'll go to the party." All right, all right, all right. I'm just making sure, blah, 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 blah. I said, we had this discussion already. Why you ask? You literally woke me up 2 minutes ago and you're going to ask me a question? No. It's like when I'm like getting ready for work, It's like 5:30 in the morning and I'm trudging down the steps to get ready to leave for work. And my mother wants to talk about what's for supper. I, I don't know. It's not even breakfast time yet. Like the sun's not up. I'm getting ready for. No, we can't have this discussion right now. So so that was that. That's how that went. So we go to this party, right? And the lodge has two members that are already DJs, right? So like trying to get any kind of work out of this lodge is like impossible because they hired the other guys first, right? So I'm like, all right, whatever. Like I'm not worried about it. So um this Diane's incapable of intelligent conversation for 30 minutes. Yes, thank you, right? So, hey Scott, they have this DJ there, right? And he had an okay mix of music. Like I am not picking, like I am the last person to pick on a DJ, right? I am not going to do it. So he had a decent mix of music. It was a party. It wasn't a formal thing. They had dinner, but it was buffet style, catered, blah blah. It wasn't a dressy event. It was a Mardi Gras party. Hey, Hala. So I'm talk when I wake up. Yeah. So I requested a couple of songs. Just kind of I wanted to see if he had them. He did have them. I was surprised. And all of a sudden, like the music stops. He pushed a button like 3 times. He like pushed a button, and the music stopped. Jim turns around. He says to me, he says, Do you want to go up there and show this guy how? I said, what program is he using? He says, virtual DJ. I said, let me get okay. I said, push the auto mix button. All you gotta do, push auto mix and let it go. Like, it'll DJ itself, you know? He was alright. He did a good job. Like, I'm not gonna, like, pick on him or nothing, but... So when we left, I asked Jim, I said, is this somebody that they normally use? And he was like, no, this is somebody that they hired from the outside. He says, the one guy that they used to use, he moved to Florida. He says, and Trevison isn't going to DJ his own Mardi Gras party. So they hired this guy. I said, why didn't they ask? I would have done it. I said, what did they charge them? He said they charge from 6 to 10, 6 to 11. 6 to 10 because it was 4 hours. He charged him $300, which is what I would have charged him. Yeah, poor angry male. Yeah, it was. That doesn't wake up non-moving anger to moving anger. So, you know, I mean, it was fine. It worked out. It was fine. It was okay. But, so that's the story of the cannoli cake. $28 for a cannoli cake. And $37 if you wanted to buy a 6-pack. But if we go to the place that we got them for NJ25, I think we bought, was it 24 or 36? And we paid like, I don't know, it was like, I don't know. They were $3.95 a piece. So do the math, right? And they were like regular size cannoli. So the cake was good. It was okay. You know, it's I'm not gonna rave about it. Probably because it's cold. You know, and I feel like if a dessert is cold, you don't get the full taste of it. I mean, it could be my screwed up taste buds too, but it just tastes cold. You don't get any of the real flavor out of it. But he left it in the trunk. He's like, well, why am I going to take it out of the car? It's going to be cold. It'll be fine. So it sat in the car for 5 hours in the trunk. Or wherever he had it. Not that kind of 6-pack. So, I don't know. Hot ice cream. Hot ice cream? So that was it. I don't know. That's my rant about the party. My mom was happy that she's been watching the Olympics and she watched curling today, so she was very happy that curling was on. What didn't I like about the party? Well, I don't know. That they got RSVPs for so many people, and I guess the weather kept some of the people home because maybe a little. How many tables would I say they had? Maybe they had about 20 round tables set up. You know, each table you can seat 8 at. Maybe only 10 of the tables were occupied. Um, so it wasn't a full house like they've had in the last time the last Mardi Gras party I went to was a month before my back surgery, so I wasn't feeling that party at all. Plus that was the year that Jim made the king cake, which was like meh. Um, so I wouldn't say it was horrible. It was okay, I guess. We were seated with people that I knew and that I talked to, so that was fine. They would have made it if they bought a Jeep. It wasn't the snow, Rob, it was the wind. Like it was just horribly windy on Saturday, and it was like I I I Jim had asked me if I wanted to go to this party, and I was like, yeah, yeah, whatever. So I guess he took that as a yes. Um, it was alright, I guess. I lived. Holly was digging the curling also. I don't know why, but I like it every. Yeah, my mom likes watching the. She loves the Olympics. Oh, it was a Mardi Gras party, Holla. Sorry. Um, it was fine. I think they could have done the food better. If it's one thing that I really have to rant about with this Mardi Gras party was the food. Yeah, no king cake rivalry this year. No, that was nobody made king cake. Somebody made king cupcakes, but they didn't make an actual round cake. So, they had the king cake thing where everybody they had so many desserts. It was like, well, let me get to the dinner first, right? They had fried chicken. They had looked like some kind of tortellini dish, Alfredo maybe. They had ziti. They had some kind of rice and vegetable dish there. Chicken marsala. It wasn't chicken franchise because there was no lemon, so it had to be chicken marsala. Um, and then they had the king cupcakes. They had the cannoli cake. They had a birthday cake there for two of the women whose birthdays it was. It was just a lot of dessert. Um, oh, and they had mac and cheese. This is the one thing that I absolutely did not like. The mac and cheese was the driest mac and cheese I have ever had in my life. It was so dry. It was horrible. It was bad. It was dry. There was no gooey cheese to it. It was just dry. And like you could cut a piece of macaroni and cheese square and it would stay a square. Like it wouldn't even fall apart. It was that dry. Like it was a brick. It was horrible. I took like 3 bites and I couldn't finish it. Hey Daryl. So Fatima. Someone must be punished. Yeah, it was bad. Like it was really bad. Like I like my mac and cheese. It's got to be gooey. Like when you take a scoop, like you scoop mac and cheese, right? You don't cut it into a square, right? You take a spoon and you scoop it out of the tray, right? Now, this stuff it cut into a square. It was like no. Pat was addicted to curly too. The wind will dry out a macaroni cheese faster. I don't even know who made it. Like half of it was catered and half of it was like bring a dish. So, and they were all in sterno trays. So you didn't know who made what and you couldn't tell what was catered. So it was a mac and cheese brick. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. I was not a fan of the mac and cheese brick. Not in the slightest. Not a fan at all. I was very upset. So, yeah, that's the one thing that I really had to complain about was the mac and cheese. The chicken was okay. No mushrooms. The fried chicken was good. The chicken marsala was good. But the mac and cheese, oh, and the ziti was great. But the freaking, yeah, the mac and cheese was a brick. It was bad. It was bad. It was a brick. I feel like I'm missing the fun. Who knew curling was entertaining? It's fun to watch, but the scoring is very tricky. But she enjoyed herself. She liked watching the curling today, so that made her happy. So yeah, that's the big complaint was definitely the mac and cheese. It was. You're boring, Daryl. What the hell? The ski jumping was good. I watched that too. And then there's the other thing, right? That girl who like had to be like airlifted off of the what you call it? The one that went to the Olympics with a torn ACL, and then you're gonna like you bust your ass and you get hurt even more. Well, she had to. She had to be in her Olympics. She had to. Ah. Oh, you're welcome, Daryl. No problem. What did Christopher say? Listen to Curl by Jonathan Colton, a masterpiece devoted to the lifestyle of curling. Oh god, curling has its own song. Between Olympics, cricket, and football, Fatima is still decompressing. I think it's because it's new and I feel like I'm learning something. Putting a sleeping Katie in a bathwater, he will be rather annoyed with you. Oh, you watched the ice dancing? I didn't get to see that. Yeah, Lindsey Vaughn or whatever her name is. She she went into the Olympics insisting on going, knowing that she had a torn ACL. Okay, and then she just like screwed herself up even worse. And then last I heard, she was in surgery. So, hi, it's Brandon. Welcome, Brandon. Glad you can join us today. Tracy's like, I'm so glad we don't watch any of that stuff. You didn't watch the Olympics? What the heck? Snowboarding is cool, yeah. We watched, oh, speed skating was on Saturday. Um, that was okay. And then the downhill skiing. Did she date Tiger Woods? I don't even know. They could hear her screams down the mountainside. Nice knowing somewhere doesn't have ambient noise problems. Ray, Ray, Ray! No Olympics, no football, no halftime crap, no basketball. No, I didn't. We didn't watch the Super Bowl. Like we could give a crap less about the Super Bowl. Chris isn't watching the Olympics, and I didn't watch the Super Bowl. Yeah, we didn't watch the Super Bowl. But my mom likes watching the Olympics, so it's fine. It's what she likes to do. Well, hello, Kingdom. Welcome to the live stream. Well, I could be an Olympic downhill female gold medalist, but I think it's fair to let others have a shot. Oh, yeah, Brandon, meet Bree. Bree, meet Brandon. The end of the Super Bowl, some guy ran on the field. Why am I not surprised? Like, I'm not surprised. We watch you. We're devoted fans. Aw, thanks, Trace. I don't watch. It's just on in the background. Chris watched Robert's dual release. It was epic and right down his alley. Yeah, we watched that yesterday. Both of them. Soapbox Derby season starts soon. Far more important than organized product placement on ice. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Bree hasn't done any videos in a couple of years. But there you go. Rob in his spandex suit makes good content. Well, you just go on ahead and just hit that subscribe button and the like button at the same time there, Kingdom. And I guarantee you won't be disappointed. Notice how many skaters have ties to Michigan. We have all the Red Bull events in the UK. Soapbox, Flug Tag, Air Race, Driving. This doesn't go there. I don't have a brick remover. Gotta use my nail file. My nail file! So where you been, Brandon? What's your excuse? Do you have your tardy slip? What have you been doing the past couple of weeks? We need an explanation, sir. Sir! Brandonovich, sir, you are in the hot seat. And more importantly, your classic public transport weekend. This is a rescue truck with a boat and a trailer. Brandon, you have been missing. This means punishment. Well, we all had the flu, unfortunately, and then this past weekend was your weekend to work. Yes, you have been absent, but I hope you brought a doctor's note. It's some kind of flying machine thing. Brandon, if you brought your doctor's note, please hand it over to Fatima. She has to file it. Everybody has a personnel file. Kevin! Fake doctor's notes. I put this piece in the wrong place, and now I can't get... Oh, there it is. There you go. I got it. That's not my name. That's not my name. Oh, wait. That song came out in, like, the 2000s. That's not my name. That's not my name. The legend Kevin is here. Kevin's a legend in his own mind. Ha 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 ha. I'm horrible. Just an FYI, a rant is scheduled for Friday. Let's have. Yes, Jimmy's gonna do a rant on Friday. Yes, he is. Yes. Bob, we should build a flying sky winky and submit it for the flying machine contest thing. There's Robert. Oh, is today Happy Pizza Day? We're not having pizza till Thursday. We're not having tacos on Thursday. We're having pizza. Robert, which side of your mouth did the dentist say that you can't chew on? Kevin, seeing as you're here, what's your favorite way to suspend an elephant from a light pole? It was on a pier, and the object was to land in the water farthest from the pier. Hey, McGill. Jeopardy moved to 7 p.m. due to some sports thing in the snow on TV. Oh, yeah. DG! What's up, DG? Fatima can't type much. She's cutting cardboard boxes apart. Don't want to go for stitches. Yeah, that would be bad. Linda's drinking a Verner's. Bree's like, hi, Robert. This is Monday. I thought it was Pizza Friday. Today's National Pizza Day. Oh, damn. We're having pizza on Thursday. I will have to not have tacos this week. And Brandon became a member again. Thank you very much there, Brandon, for becoming a member. Burners is medicine. Yeah, you can't put pineapple on the pizza. That's like sacrilege. You just can't do that. Like it's not okay to put pineapple on your pizza. And whoever puts pineapple on their pizza, Fatima. No pineapple on the pizza. Oh man, I put this too far back. See, I screwed up again. Pineapple on pizza is akin to the devil's condiment. Ranch. You don't like ranch dressing? Come on, Chris. Really? Y'all can come to my house for pineapple. Oh, God, Tracy. Tracy, I'm so disappointed in you. Brandon gifted one membership. Who got it? Who got it? Who got it? Native Wild Man. Okay. Tracy's like, I buy. She buys ranch by the case. I like ranch. I like blue cheese too. Bree renewed her membership. Yay! Thanks. Bree just wants an applause. She likes having an applause. It's spiced sour cream, he says. My favorite is blue cheese. Bree gifted 1 membership. Yay! Ranch is the absolute favorite at Brandon's house. Shut the missing door, Bree's a groupie. She's like, I'm just copying Brandon. It's all good. Oh, look, Bernay got a membership. Look at that. Bernay got a membership. Where is Bernay lately? She pops in every once in a while. I like ranch. I like blue cheese. Rideshare Road Warrior. Hi, Rick. Oh wow, him too. Jeez. Bree. Bree. You're such a Bree. Congrats on the memberships, right? They're going. She's just out there giving it away. Kevin. That wasn't very nice of you, Kevin. That wasn't very Kevin of you. That wasn't very Kevin of you. You'll see he's left of the corner. Yeah, we'll let Fatima decide whether or not you get snacks. Yeah, liver's not okay. Liver is not okay. Rob made me. I don't think Rob made you do anything. Can I tolerate it if its blue cheese isn't available? Yes, I will try anything once, or at least be satisfied with what's available. Fatima gave liver. Oh, she has liver in the fridge to cook. You know, how do we always wind up talking about, like, the icky food? The icky frickin' food. Ray, what are you doing with yourself today? My mom won't eat liver anymore because she says my grandmother used to make it so much when she was a kid, she just meh. The M22 motto was do the M22. M26 is blame Rob. There you go. Oh, well, that's good, Trace. Did the Chuck eat those? Did he like the brownies? Oh, Brandon doesn't like blue cheese. Because it isn't icky. It is icky! Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't need it. Look, the mac and cheese bricks were not my fault, Hala. Okay? The mac and cheese bricks was somebody's horrible misdoing of freaking mac and cheese, and it's always just like, can we, mac and cheese is not supposed to be a brick. Oh, you didn't like the scones, but did you like the brownies? I know you weren't very happy about the fact that about what the color was. It had magic ingredients. And I thought Tracy put up 2 videos, but I only saw one. I know I got notification for 2, but only one of them came up in the list. So I don't know what happened with that. You're sitting at the beach in San Diego. Wow. Ray, Ray, Ray. Ray's at the beach. Ray's beaching. Fatima, when I die, I have a green folder full of recipes. Ask for it. Summer sausage. Just like special brownies, they go well with milk. And a percolating smoking object, he said. Tracy did the brownie recipe video in a sausage making short. Oh, the short. That was a short. 924 views. There you go. There you go, girl. That's how you do it. Rock on. Let's give Tracy a round of applause, right? 924 views on her short sausage. And her short sausage. I'm bad. I'm sorry. I couldn't resist. It's 69 in San Diego, Ray says. I have a dumb question, though. What makes it a summer sausage? And what happens if you make summer sausage in winter? The sausage video. It's all goat sausage, 2 different summers, and habanero hot sticks. Habanero hot sticks. You get slush. Yeah. Slushage. That's hard to say. You get put in Scott's pants in the bin. It's called summer sausage because it used to be made in the cool months to be eaten in the summer. There you go. See, the more you know. I did not know that. Have to ask the questions. That was my comment. I didn't want to sound dumb. Diane's like, I ain't talking. Diane saying nothing about no sausage. She said, la 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 la. Zip, 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 zip. The hot sticks definitely need a milk chaser. Oh, really? They're that hot? Well, habanero, hell yeah. Kevin, why don't you go to bed? Have a good night. Don't sleep too hard. No dumb comments, only dumb attitudes. So now that it's made, do you hang it up? The sausage? Pretty like habanero are pretty dang spicy. It only hangs for a short time. We wrapped it today, and it's in the freezer. I love your kitchen, Tracy. It's so cozy. It gets smoked before hanging also. Ah, yes, because the Chuck has the smoker. Yes, it looks like a very cozy kitchen. Like you could sit there and drink some hot chocolate in the wintertime and just look out the door. Or just cook all day long while it's being nasty outside. I'm laughing, so whatever he says. Oh no, you're fine. You are totally fine. Brandon's kid got habanero hot sauce on his tongue tonight because he kept saying effing game over and over tonight, and it's safe to say he won't be doing that anymore. Wow. So you purposely put habanero on his tongue because you said effing. There's a sausage shop in Little Italy that the whole ceiling is covered with hanging sausage, like a sausage chandelier. That's cool. Well, Ash did, not me. Look how fast he got away from that. He was like, nope, wasn't me. Nope, nope. My brother had to go through the same consequence. Wanting sausage and it's cool. Oh my god. You're crazy. Am I missing? Oh no, here it is. We just got Irish Spring. What does that even mean? Did you get like a Walmart delivery? Bree's like, I would die if I was at Brandon's house. Ah. Oh, Tracy's saying that they got the Irish Spring. I got it. I got it. Hala got that soap too. There was an Italian place in Edison over by the high school, had the best handmade sausage. Now, it's been a while since I've been down there in Curryville, Diane. Edison High School. Did I ever have a rabbit over there? Can't remember. It's been a while. Don't be fooled. He gets it from his mom because Ash swears like a sailor. Then she's got nobody to blame but herself. I had to eat the soap myself. It didn't help. Just saying. This is in the Bronx. Yeah. I don't think I ever had a route over by the high school. Hell, I can't even remember the names of the schools that I actually had a route for. All the damn schools are named after presidents. Woodrow Wilson? Did I have a route over by Woodrow Wilson? I think I might have. Woodrow Wilson. What the hell's the name of that school that was off of Route 1? She's got me thinking now. Eating of cigarettes for smoking. What? That's crazy. That's crazy. Fatima's parents didn't play. Wow. Hollis parents made us eat soap for punishment, and the kids today eat pods on their own for fun. Right? That's. Oh my god. What? Yeah. Maybe it altered her DNA. Well, like, you grew up eating dirt and, like, picking up your lollipop off the ground and brushing it off, right? We didn't die. We drank from a garden hose. We managed to live. Nowadays, you wouldn't be able to drink from a garden hose because the parents would be afraid that, something from the green garden hose would be contaminated or, in California be linked to cancer or something like that. Wow, Hollow. Apparently it decreases every generation. Tracy's like, I still do all of those things. I ain't afraid to admit it. No seatbelts, no car seats. Seatbelts are overrated. Chris preferred the garden hose in my time outside till the streetlights came on. Yeah. Not gonna waste a lollipop. Especially if it's your favorite flavor, right? If it was one that you had to settle for, then it'd be like, alright, whatever. But if it's that cherry lollipop or that blow pop or something, nope, pick that shit right up off the ground and eat it. And Jim has stories about him and his brother and sister. About stuff they did. And his father being a cop, that really didn't help. Grape Tootsie Pops. Street lights are our alarm clock, that's right. We mixed fruit purple with garden hose water. We watched Unsolved Mysteries. Tootsie Pips? What's a Tootsie Pip? Tootsie Pips. What you eating? A Tootsie Pip? A Tootsie Pip. I need to put on my spectacles. That was funny. Tootsie Pip. Tootsie Pip. So Jim got his hair cut and his goatee trimmed today. So we're eating dinner. And my mom looks at him and she says, "You look different," she says, talking to him about his haircut. He says, "What do you mean? Not look different? Are you saying that I'm funny looking?" No, I didn't say that you're funny looking. She says, "I'm just saying that people look different when they have their hair cut." Well, thanks, Hala. Thanks for becoming a member. I think a Tootsie Pip is the stuff on the stick when the candy is gone, right? Tootsie Pip could be Rob's name if he joined the women's downhill ski team. Rob is definitely more of a woman's bobsled captain. Nancy Drew became a member again. Tootsie Pip. Oh, Rob, your new name is Tootsie Pip. Oh my god, that's funny as hell. Tootsie Pip. We're singing Tootsie Pip. Let me see that Tootsie Pip. Tootsie. I love autocorrect. It's so much fun. Brandon, you're very generous with your gifting memberships. Thank you. Tootsie Pip. Yeah, I don't know why, Fatima. I noticed that a couple of weeks ago on Robert's chat. And at the time, like, they must have just started doing it because Sue was still able to see the wrench. And then when Diz came into the chat on Friday, he noticed that they were shields. So I don't know what they're doing. Something else that they didn't get my permission to do, or Rob's permission. I don't know. I don't know why they think they have to touch things. Tootsie Pip, Tootsie Pip, Tootsie Pip. They really shouldn't touch anything. They should just like leave everything the way it is. Go back to like the regular names. I don't know. Suppose if the shields are on mobile phone, tablet, we still see the wrench on television. Yeah, but I'm looking at the TV now, and Bree still has a wrench. But on the phone, it's a shield. Why? You don't need to be touching anything. Everything's fine the way it was. It's a badge. We don't need no stinking badge. Well, they should change them to patches, Holla. What do you think about a patch? It's so we can go to battle with trolls, fools, and those who believe the moon landing was a hoax. Like, is the shield supposed to protect us or something? Is it a force field of some sort? Like, I don't understand the purpose. It would help if I put the damn boat on here, wouldn't it? Oh, see, Chris has a shield on both the computer and the phone. They could get rid of the stupid heart. It blocks the chat. You can get rid of the heart on the computer, but you can't get rid of it on the phone. That serves no purpose whatsoever. They fix things that don't need to be fixed so they can refix them later. Yeah. They worry about the dumbest things sometimes. They really do. Well, the newest thing I think I read on YouTube Studio was um they're like the length of the shorts, they're making them longer now. So you have like 15 seconds and then you have 3 minutes and they're doing something else now, a different time. So I don't know why. Well, that's because you're not making any content, Chris. Well, that's bad. No purpose but to control, he says. Because you have the FU lifestyle. That too, that works. Yeah, that's the last thing that I read on YouTube Studio. those news things that pop up on the right hand side. Oh, his head is rolling around the table here. That's not good. It's Jeef. It's not nice to change things on old people, Linda says, right? Soon they will all be shields. The wrenches are being replaced across platforms of all Google services to shields to depict safety and moderation. And they are also pulling comments for AI summary. What does that mean? I don't know what YouTube is doing, but I do know if you get down to Discount Sal's amazing bedroom furniture sale, you'll be pre-approved for finance. So you'll see a mountain and star-like symbol by a person's name, and that comment is part of the summary. What? I remember when YouTube was so against AI videos, and they were, shutting channels down that use nothing but AI and this and blah blah blah. And now all of a sudden it's okay. So that doesn't make any sense. I don't like the AI summary. It made it more difficult for this old bird to make a comment. It happened to me today. I haven't seen them yet. What does it do? Summarize the video or something? I've seen AI summary on Facebook. Yeah, I don't. I am not a fan of AI. Nope. I will not watch videos that have an AI voice in them. AI sucks, 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 sucks. You know what? Summarize comments. Thanks, McGill. Yeah, I'm not a. Why is. It's about the money. AI will go the way of doo doo. Almost looks like a Chinese symbol. Jim left his phone here. It just went off. Google started their own AI, so now it's not only okay, it's promoted. Rob's like, summarize this. I didn't even know he left his phone here. Wah, wah. It's whatever. It's Michael Hayward. What's up, Michael? Not gonna lie to you, I thought Jeff looked like Emperor Palpatine on his live the other day. Wow. Michael, how was your weekend? This guy looks like something out of the 70s. Check him out. AI is for lazy people. Anyway, off the subject of AI, had a good weekend, ate at a nice Italian spot in town, then almost fell into the river. Your wife tells you you were stumbling around drunk. Oh my God. Don't fall into the river. Well, I'm glad that you didn't. I mean, hopefully nobody got it on video. You can sit up there. No! Oh, well, I'll pick him up later. I killed my minifig. He fell off the truck. Michael is a party. He partayed. He partook, and then he almost fell in the river. Take me to the river. Put me in the water. You can be if I grab my canoe real quick. Yeah, this is. I'm just finishing it up, Jeff. And then next week we'll start on the biggin. The biggin. I'd like to be stuck in my canoe going down the rapids without a paddle with Rob. Well, all right. Well, there you go. You might enjoy that. But Rob has to bring his tent with him on the canoe. Otherwise, he won't feel complete. I did not watch the Super Bowl. Not AI. It's something I typed into Melon. It's part of the program. Fatima ate shrimp cocktail and other snacks. Scott's like, I know a creek you can use. And where would that be, Scott? I would tempt the crap out of some river. I knew you were going to say that. I could be a YouTuber. I just asked a friend to edit and produce your videos for the tube. Still debating its usefulness. Bad Bunny deleted his social media today? Why? Reginald had a better time watching Ray Crumps live than the Super Bowl. I didn't watch, but made barbecue chicken legs just for the heck of it. Chicken legs, 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 chicken legs. Toxic people, jealous people, insecure people. Chicken legs. Chicken legs. You had chicken wings and appetizers, but quickly realized the Super Bowl might be a figment of our imagination. So why did he delete his social media? Not that I can ever play any of his music anyway, because it's also horribly full of suggestive lyrics that I could never play any of his music anyway. Bree was working, didn't watch, but when she got home, she heard tons of fireworks. So she had a feeling that the Seahawks won. Yes, you are in Seahawks country over there, ma'am. Hi, Tim. The best thing about the Super Bowl was an excuse to have party food. Who needs an excuse to have party food? Just have party food. Just do it. Well, cheers to Tim. That's right. Yeah, Bree decided to join us tonight, Tim. What do you think about that? Yeah, Bree was one of my very first subscribers. Way back when, yonder years ago. How's the mountains? Chris needs to make 19. Alrighty, Christopher. Bill Carter. Brandon, control your people. Hmm. Bye, Chris. Have a good night. Bill says the same weird stuff to Ash. Oh, okay. I got you. I'm at a Dunkin'. Bree's like, I'm not scared. She's like, I got a wrench. I ain't gotta be scared of nothing. Tracy, what is the Chuck doing tonight? Tim, you're being entirely way too loud. Would you please turn down the volume? We will not be putting up with any of your screamo yelling today. Hi, Chuck. How you doing, Chuck? What's going on, Chuck? It's almost time to plant onions. Well, that was random. Bree's gonna plant some onion. Like Justin Wilson's Louisiana cooking. She's gonna plant some onion. He's awaiting his lasts. What kind of seeds did he order? There you go, Bree. What time is optimum onion planting time? Hala wants to know. Yeah, same here, Linda. It's gonna, today was the last. Well, tomorrow's gonna be like 38, but then after that, it's gonna be in the 40s. Get rid of some of this damn snow that's on the ground. Everything purple. Purple cauliflower, purple broccoli, purple beans, purple carrots. Why purple? Is that his favorite color? Rabbits breed like rabbits. I should hope so. Diane hit 40 today. Purple kale, purple tomatoes, peppers, purple potatoes. Oh, it's your signature. Okay, I got you. All right. I didn't even know half of that. You can grow purple tomatoes and peppers? Really? The more you know. She's like, we've been planting purple stuff for and the optimal onion planting time is. Everyone is different, but I have this pack of onion seeds that I probably already should have started. Seems like garden stores are gearing up, but it's still early. Purple Tootsie Pops. There you go. Purple Tootsie Pops. Why not? Why not? Purple Tootsie Pips. I am making us matching purple shirts for market days. There you go. Tootsie Pips. I guess the best time is when the ground isn't frozen. That too. Ain't that the truth? That is definitely the truth. Purple vegetables are full of antioxidants. Purple. Purple schmoiple. Alright, where'd that other piece go? Am I really missing a piece? Lego has done me wrong again. Lego, you had one job. I'm trying to think of a response. Bill used to own the company that Bob worked for. He's no lie in his 80s or 90s. Wow. And he's YouTubing? He's YouTubing? That's pretty awesome. Alright. Lego did me dirty. Bree was 89 a while ago. You look good for your age. Thanks for jinxing me, Tim. You may now. Oh, there it is. See, it's in the bag. Ha ha. You can go to the corner now with Scott. You can go to the corner with Scott. So, do you have to order purple seeds from a special company, or can you buy them from anywhere? You tell him, Fatima. You tell him. The hell was that noise? I think purple onions was mentioned, I believe. I think Scott's in the corner. He put himself there earlier. You painted with blueberries in the basement? Diane's in charge of the basement and the dungeon, Tim. You have to confer with her. She holds the keys to the basement and the dungeon. They're the best for salads. Oh, purple garlic. I don't think purple garlic was mentioned. Rob, here's your tent. Rob, I found your tent. That's funny as hell. Rob, I found your tent. It's Rob's tent. Ah, it's a tent. Wait, there's more. There's more, Rob. Just wait. You have 500 cloves of garlic planted. None are purple this year. 500 cloves of garlic. Wow. I love garlic. Rob even gets palm trees with his tent. Look at that. Each one will grow into a bulb. I haven't gotten that far. I don't see a dog laying around here anywhere. I do not see Puppy. Bobby! Bobby, where have you been? You're tardy. Bobby is tardy. Working in town, she says. She was in town. Well, Lego, I feel like you goofed. This is the bottom. I'm supposed to put the leaves on the top, and the hole ain't big enough. Because it doesn't fit that way. And if I flip it around... Very good, Hala! I feel like you learned that in art class. Maybe it goes this way? Well, it doesn't fit that way either. Hmm. Hmm. Alright, Lego, you had one job. I mean, it doesn't go this way because the bottom part's got to go into there. So that ain't going to work. Right? It's got to go into this way. Which means that this end has to go this way. I don't know, Bree, do you? You love everything. Bree loves everything. I'm going to cheat and I'm going to carve out the middle of this tube. Open it up a little bit. See, I knew that. Yep, something is definitely screwed up. Hmm. Just liver, that's about it. That's about all she does not like. No, not really. We're just talking about purple vegetables. Bobby found an interesting acrylic technique. Wet the canvas, drops of acrylic, blend, water spritz, then draped in crinkled saran wrap till dry, creates a crazy false texture design. That's interesting. Hmm, that is very interesting. See, this goes in here like this, but that's not the way it's supposed to go. Because that's the part that goes in here. So, Lego fudged up. Yep, it did. Lego did me dirty. Unless, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's how they did it. Well, they didn't show that the first time. Duh. Come on, Lego. Alright, now we gotta figure it out. Never mind. Rob is here, Bobby. Rob is here. Present and accounted for. If you love liver, I'm sure there's something else you dislike. Rob is her. All right, Rob, you're gonna get the palm trees that are giving you shade over your tent. How do you feel about that? Are you okay with that? Okay, good. Because otherwise, I'd have to put them somewhere else, and there isn't anywhere else to put them. See, there we go. We've got two trees. Rob's tent can be opened up. It becomes a convertible. See, you could just open up and get a suntan. You could get while you're booty naked in your tent. You can get a suntan. Yeah. The tree over the tent will be home to squirrels who will toss acorns down upon the tent while you try to sleep. Yes. Oh, wait, there's a campfire. Wait, there's a campfire. Wait. Here's a campfire. It's a campfire. It's a campfire. See, I always get the things with the campfires. That way we can at least kind of have a campfire. As fake as it is, it does not put off any heat whatsoever. Campfire. Campfire. Campfire! Somehow we have to have a campfire. Campfire! And he's got a pot of coffee, too. Wow. Pot of coffee. Because if Rob didn't have his coffee, watch out, world. Watch out, world. Oh, it's not. It's a frying pan. It's got eggs in it. It's a frying pan with eggs in it. That goes there. And we're done. We got our campfires. One there. And why does Rob have two campfires going? Why is that even a thing? There you go. We are done. Finito, Benito. Backup campfire for emergencies? Is that how that works? Alright. So that's that. All done. Extra pieces, extra eggs, extra fork, extra palm tree, extra campfire. Extra campfire. So what do you think of your tent, Rob? Linda's like, now what? Oh, I got another one. Just wait till next week. Till I pull that jammy out. That's gonna be more than 2 weeks. Is your tent roomy, Rob? We need a... Maybe the extra campfires for extra shoes. Could be. We needed a review of your tent. We need to know how comfortable it is, what you think of the convertible option. You like it? Is it comfortable? Congratulations on completing this project. In celebration of your accomplishment, you've won a one-way ticket to Trenton. Ha ha! That's all right. We have Thursday night is the Jeep Club meeting. We have to go to Hamilton, which is next to Trenton. So, yeah, you know. They're having the Jeep Club meeting at a pizza place. Pizzeria Uno, I believe it's called. Never been there. I feel like it sounds like a pizza buffet. The squirrels are gonna love it, right? The egg? I'm not sure how the egg is gonna taste. It might be a little on the crunchy side. And I don't know why they left the campfires loose. I feel like if they had flipped this upside down and made it a single campfire, that it probably would have clipped onto the base of the thing. Let's try that. Because as much as I like Legos, I hate that some of them have loose pieces on them. Let's try this. I don't know if that's going to work or not. No, today was National Pizza Day, I know, but I didn't plan the meeting on a Thursday either. Nope, that ain't going to work. Shut your mouth hole. Well, I was trying to see if these Legos would actually Lego onto your green grass over here, but apparently it's supposed to be a loose campfire. More loose pieces to just toss into the truck so I don't lose them. Yes, a freestanding campfire, yes. So, I mean, I guess that's just so you can put them wherever you want. They don't attach to anything. And we got a loose egg in the frying pan here. Why would the Jeep Club meet at a Chinese restaurant? The other minifigure fell on the floor, and I don't think I can get it right now. No, it's all the way back by the other leg of the tripod. So this one came with 3 minifigures. One for the tent, one for the truck, and one for the boat. I'm okay with that. I'm sending no friends over. How you know what my mama said? How you know what she said? Your son liked Uno Pizzeria in Hamilton. He told us we had to go there. Well, I mean, at least that's an honest review, right? I've never been to a Pizzeria Uno before. How is the dear child liking his house? There, Tracy. Alright, so I'm assuming that this is. You walk out of your tent onto a dock that's over the lake. I guess that's what that's supposed to be. That's what it looks like. The fifth child loves his new house. However, he works so much he's never there. Well, he's got to pay for it somehow, right? Yeah, it's only rubber ducks. I still haven't gotten ducked by anybody else. He needs to take time to enjoy the house. That's right. Pretty cool. I don't see any weight distribution hitch on this trailer though. This is just an accident waiting to happen. No weight distribution and no sway bar on that hitch. $9.03. I and the ones that I got from the dealership, Fatima. That's about it. So the phrase of the day from the Blink doorbell is a person is walking on the sidewalk with a brown dog. Larkspur! A larkspur has joined the chat. Thanks, Fatima. The space rocket is going to be pretty cool. That's gonna the booster rockets on it. That's gonna be fun to do. That's gonna be a tall one. Uh-oh, what? Larkspur, I wanted to tell you that we shipped a device to somebody in Larkspur, Indiana the other day. It's an actual name of a town. Send you the code for the space rocket. Maybe you'll buy it and do a build along. Okay. Hold on, I'll get it. I have to move the camera. Please hold. I will be right back. Oh, 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 oh. I think there's a Larkspur in California and Colorado. Oh, okay. So, here's the rocket. I have to wait till it pops up on the screen to make sure you can see it. There you go. There's the rocket. It's number 42221, Rob. NASA's Artemis Space Launch System rocket. So this is Artemis. And it's 632 pieces. Yeah, it's animated too. Yep. So that's the next one. Night, Fatima. That is the next one. Mm-hmm. So this will go back over in the corner. The box can go in the garbage. Campfires are going to set the apartment on fire. Tim, catch up. She answered you. 42,227 in case I need it. Oh shit, I left my mouse over there. Damas. Ugh. 42,227, the man says. Wait, I have to read this article first. Oh, of course it's gonna make me subscribe. Let's see. Lego 42,227. Shit. It's a Wrangler Rubicon. Bree's daughter did a Lego the other day. It was one kit that went from a Trex to a Triceratops to a pterosaur. Oh, that's cool. How much is that? $65 coming March 1st. You can't buy it yet, Rob. 723 pieces? Ooh. And you can't pre-order it either. Damn. Some of them you can pre-order and some of them you can't. Looks like that. It's a Jeep. It doesn't have anything on here to pre-order it. It might already be in my list. Is it in my list? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's not. How can you pre-order it and I can't? Not fair. Not fair. Alright, my peeps, that is all I have for tonight. Jim left his phone here. Probably in his coat pocket. If I can find it. There it is. There it is. Alright. Got Jim's phone. Alright, my peeps, we will see you on Friday. There will not be any painting on Thursday because we have a meeting. What else? Wednesday's my mom's birthday. Tomorrow night we're celebrating. Friday is Jim's rant. So Jim will be ranting on Friday night. So get ready for that. Thank you, Tracy. I will tell her. And don't do anything I wouldn't do. And if you do, blame it on Brandon. That's what I'm saying. Thanks, Bree. She's got stupid work, she says. And Bree's gonna miss Jim's rant. Thanks for letting you hang out. Of course, Bree. I found the missing piece, Timothy. You're fired. Alright, guys, we will see you Friday for the Jim rant. We'll talk to you later. Bye.